Hi friends, it's me, Alondra. So, welcome back to 8 Squared 27. Sorry I didn't upload a video last week or I think the week before, but anyways, I'm back now. So I just came home from school about an hour or two ago, and I decided, you know what, there are a lot of things that annoy me about school, and today, I'm calling them out today. That's right, this is going to be a rant/complain video. You asked for it. Well, actually, you didn't ask for it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, because school really bothers me right now. And there's 7 things that specifically bother me in particular. So without further ado, here are the 7 things that bother me about school. Number 1. So, you know how every single time in class, you gotta come prepared with all your materials and stuff like that. In my school, we have to have our iPads because we had school-issued iPads. And we come with our backpacks, of course, and our books and our binders, and most of our stuff that we have are on our iPads. Sorry. And, so, yeah. But then comes test taking time, or then comes you can't use your iPads for this. You have to actually take manual notes. And then the one thing that bothers me happens. Somebody comes up to me and said, "Oh, Londra, I don't have a pencil. Can I borrow one?" I'm sure you all already know what I'm talking about. Because the one thing that bothers me about this, okay, there are those people, I'm calling you out right now. You people who constantly don't have a pencil and keep asking me for a pencil and never give it back, I'm calling you out. You people should be publicly ashamed. And that's what this video is for. You should be ashamed for not giving us those pencils back. For starters, how hard is it to bring a pencil to class? How hard is it? How hard is it to bring a writing utensil to class? Is it that hard? It doesn't even have to be a pencil. It could be a pen of some sort. It could be freaking eyeliner for all I care. How hard is it to bring a writing utensil to class? You constantly don't have one. I'm sick and tired of it. To all you people who never gave me my pencils back, I expect a new pack of pencils from you. I expect one. Because I'm sick and tired. People have stopped asking me for pencils because I made it clear if you will not give me my pencil back, I'm sick and tired of it. You ain't getting any out of me. You're not getting any pencils out of me. So don't even ask. But to all you people who asked before, I expect a new pack of pencils. I'm really annoyed by this. It genuinely annoys me. Okay. So, number 2. Number 2 is sorta, you know how there's freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, and the upperclassmen kind of get the upper hand on everything. There's this unwritten rule of seniority that I think is stupid. It's stupid. Honestly, in some cases, like, okay, yeah, I get they're seniors. I get they're upperclassmen. I get they're more experienced. But that's not the case in some cases. They may not be more experienced. You never know. A really insanely talented sophomore or freshman or junior, they may have way more experience in that sort of thing, than the senior. But if they're both equally good, the senior gets it. Honestly, that's stupid. Now I get that it's a rule. I get that it's a rule. I get that if they're both equally good, if they're both equally matched, I totally get that, because you have to find some way to pick. So you pick, okay, this person has seniority. Okay, so that's good. In those cases, I think that's fine. But if there's a case where the underclassmen clearly did a better job than the senior, the underclassmen should get it. I'm so tired of this happening. Because let me tell you something, this happens all the time. All the time. And the one thing I'm super scared about, okay, there's a solo in a song that we're doing in chorus. It's Lean On Me. And we're doing it in the style of Glee. And it's more of a soulful gospel style. And I automatically thought, oh my God, hallelujah. This is my open opportunity door. Hallelujah. I can do this. As far as I know, I am the only one at Wyomissing Area's Junior Senior High School in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, who can sing soulful, who actually does it and doesn't do it in private or something. Who knows? There may be this undiscovered soulful singer at YO High School. Wherever you are, please. I can't be the only one. Come on. Wherever you are, please. But anyway, I'm so tired of it. I'm so scared. I'm literally admitting to you right now, I'm so scared that I may not get this because I really want this. I think every other solo that I've tried out for, it's more in a choral style. And the seniors and stuff, they're more experienced with choral style. This is right up my alley. I really, really want this. Because it's my natural voice. My natural voice. I grew up singing gospel style in a church. And I'm still singing gospel style in a church. Hello? Best one here. So if the underclassman is clearly the better choice when they audition, if the underclassman is clearly the better choice, you shouldn't pick the senior. I'm sick and tired of that. You hear me, teachers? I'm sick and tired of that. Alright, so number 3. There's one thing at school, you know how everybody likes to talk and stuff, and everybody has friends that they talk to, right? The one thing, and every single time I've noticed, every single time I go up and walk to a group of kids just to say hi, they automatically stop what they're doing. They stop talking about whatever they do, and they just have this look on their faces like, hi, Alondra. Yeah, you should go over there. You should go over there. Please. Come on. I am trying to be social. I'm trying to be social here. I'm trying to make friends with people. I may not necessarily like you, but at least I'm going to acknowledge you and say hi to you. And the best you can do is throw shade at me? No! That ain't cool. That is not right. That is not right. And I did the Z formation, alright? You hear me? That is not cool. Because I'm trying to say hi to you. I care enough that I can just say hi to you. Say, how are you doing? Or anything. I'm trying to strike up a conversation. Every single time, I feel like I'm completely out of the loop, that I'm in a different universe. Alright, I'm completely out of the loop, out of my school. Let me tell you something. Okay, last year, YO Idol, no one told me that there was a sign-up sheet. Knowing that I wanted to do it, no one told me there was a sign-up sheet or anything. Other stuff. No one tells me anything. No one tells me anything that's going on. No one invites me to parties or something. Nobody, as far as I know, there have probably been plenty of parties from people at school. I've been invited to none. And I'm pretty sure my senior or junior year prom, I'm going to be going alone. Because I'm that far out of the loop. I'm sick and tired of it, alright? I'm trying to be social here, and all you're doing is throwing shade at me. That's not cool. That's not nice at all. Like Ellen DeGeneres says, be kind to one another. That ain't being kind to one another, alright? Stop putting me out of the loop just because I may be different. Okay, maybe I get that I'm kind of annoying. I get that I'm kind of too perky. I get that I kind of am just I'm the youngest in my grade. I get that. Conversations just completely stop at school. Their conversation completely stops. And I'm sitting there trying to say hi or anything, and I feel like I'm the most awkward person ever for just saying hi. I feel so embarrassed, all right? I'm confessing this to you. I feel so embarrassed whenever that happens because that makes me feel like, am I doing something wrong? And do they not like me or anything? And you know, it's high school. Everyone cares if they're liked or not. But let me be honest with you, from this day forward, I do not care, all right? I will say hi to you if I want to, and you better say hi back to me because that's just disrespectful. Unless you didn't hear me or anything. Unless you didn't hear me. But if I say it loud and clear, you better say hi back to me, all right? Whew! I'm on a roll, and that's only number 3. All right, so number 4. Number 4 is, okay, like I said, connecting to that idea of me being so out of the loop and feeling awkward just for saying hi to somebody. There's this unestablished thing at my high school. I like to think of it as hidden cliques. You know, everybody has their little group of friends. You got the popular kids, all right? And if you try and say hi to them, you will feel like you are the most awkward person ever. Like, you never quite find your group to fit in. And I think that, you know, it's not just in the movies. That's at every high school. Isolation is at every high school. People feel isolated because they don't fit anywhere. That's me, all right? I feel very isolated, okay? I feel like I'm in my own little world. I feel like I can't share my thoughts or feelings with anyone. That makes me feel bad. And I'm sure that's a lot of you too. I'm sure that you feel isolated too. I'm sure that you feel like they don't like me. I'm sure that you feel like I don't fit in anywhere. But let me tell you something. You are so much more than that. You don't need cliques or anything, all right? You don't need to feel wanted. You don't need to feel wanted, because the one thing, if you start wanting to love yourself, other people are going to see that and they're going to love you too. I realize I may be a hypocrite for saying this because I give advice and yet I can't follow it. So number 5. Yeah. Number 5. Okay, so number 5 is basically so my school groups 7th through 12th in one building, and I notice every single year. I noticed. Now this may, with the exception of me, because I was not like this. I believe I wasn't like this. I hope I wasn't like this, but with the exception of me, I noticed every year the 7th graders, they get either taller or shorter and more ignorant either way. All right, now let me tell you why. These little 7th and 8th graders be walking around the hallways like they own the place. Sweetie, you just got here this year. You just got here. You can walk around like I got this. I got this once you hit freshman year. Other than that, you are not allowed to be ignorant and rude towards like upperclassmen. Now to junior hires, the upperclassmen means 9th through 12th altogether. You're not allowed to be rude to 9th through 12th graders just because you a 7th grader. Boo, you just got here. You just got here, boo-boo. Don't act like you own the place. I remember my 7th and 8th grade years. Those were the worst years of my life. Now, and maybe because I was even more isolated than I was now, I kind of am getting the hang of it a little bit. But at the end of the day, you don't own the place. You just got here this year. Now, I'm sorry if I offended any 7th or 8th graders, but you need to know this, all right? Because I'm sick and tired of it. I hope and pray that I was not like this. Because let me say, my 7th and 8th grade year, I thought, oh my God, this place is the biggest place that I've ever seen. I literally was the shortest one. I was the shortest one in the pack in my grade. I was very, very short. Very, very short. So I felt like, oh my god, this place is huge. Why am I'm walking around going like, oh my god. I tried to make my mark in as many stuff as possible, but you know, I was like, world, let them know Alondra Garvin has arrived. And I was very, very looking forward to lots of stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, I realized, oh my god, I'm just in 7th grade. You have to wait a while before you get the hang of it. You think you got the hang of it, it only gets tougher to map out your roots. It's just your first year here. And my little brother's coming up to 7th grade next year, and I literally told him, please, 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 for the love of grace, do not be ignorant and act like you own the place. Please. I begged him, please don't be like that next year. Because I really don't want to, I hate seeing that. I hate seeing like seniors are allowed to act like they own the place because they're seniors. They pretty much got through every single year of high school. They came here, now with the exception of if you moved away or transferred or you like moved here or something, but for the most part, they were here from 7th all the way up to this year, and they are graduating this year, all right? They are allowed, like upperclassmen, 11th and 12th graders, they pretty much have their mapped out routes and everything. They pretty much had this high school thing down. Me, I'm only a sophomore. I'm still figuring it out. All right, this year's the quiet before the storm, I say, because next year, junior year, that's when all the chaos begins. Yay me. And the rest of my sophomore class, who isolates me from everybody else. Yes, I'm throwing shade at you right now, but I don't care. Okay, so, yeah. Number 6. Am I on number 6? I think I am. I don't know. But number 6. So this is a big one. This is a big one. So, you know, from the 4th grade, the state makes us take these tests. From the 4th grade, the state makes us take these tests to test our knowledge and everything. It's called standardized testing. Now, standardized testing, I get it's important to test how well we know stuff, how well our knowledge, but in my opinion, standardized testing, if you don't know something, it makes you feel stupid because some of the stuff that's on the standardized testing, you don't study at all because they haven't taught it yet, or you just got here, just moved here, and they already learned that in the curriculum. You have to catch up and stuff. Standardized testing honestly makes some people feel stupid because it makes them feel like, oh my god, if I didn't get good grades on this, I'm not going to get good grades. I'm not going to get good grades in the future. If I didn't get a good score on this, oh my gosh, how am I going to do in future? How am I going to do in the future? It makes people worry. Like, I took the PSATs. Honestly, I knew I was going to do bad. From the moment I walked in there, I knew I was going to do bad. But that's just me. Unlike the gifted students who were really smart and stuff, good for you if you were really smart and you took the SATs in the 7th grade because you were in the gifted program. Good for you guys. You're just showing everybody how smart you are. And you know, that's something to be proud of if you're really smart. But please try not to make others feel stupid. Because let me tell you something, I always have that we're all allowed to have our stupid moments. But it becomes a problem if the smartest kids ever start showing up everybody else. It makes other people feel inferior. It makes other people feel inferior to them. It makes me, standardized testing, like my place in my class, like my rank in my class, standardized testing, I have to do good on. Not only, my parents are constantly telling me, you know, you can do anything. You can do anything you want. My parents are always constantly supporting me. Shout out to my mom and dad. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Shout out to actually all my family. All my family. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me and everything that I do. But Yeah, standardized testing. Not only do I have to work, we all have to work hard to get what we want, unless you're rich and daddy buys everything for you. But we all have to work hard for what we want. And the pressure to get in this is especially on me. Not only am I an African American, there's still not only am I a woman, because there's still people doubting women. There's still men thinking that they're superior to women. Boo. That's not cool. There could possibly be a first female president. Let me tell, yeah, then you'll be talking, all right? Then you'll be talking. You got any problems with women? You can take it up to Hillary Clinton if she becomes president. Not only am I a woman, but I'm an African American. There's still racism out there. There's still discrimination against other races. White people still think that they're superior to black people. Let me tell you something, boo. Times have changed. Get with the program. The president right now is African American. Get with the program, all right? Stop being back in the 50s. It is 2016. Can't we all just get along? Standardized testing, it's basically really, really annoying because not only do you have to keep taking it, in the younger grades, they give you rewards afterwards. Now, there's this test called the Keystones. For all of you who are watching in different states, in Pennsylvania, there's this thing called the Keystones. The state makes us take them, regular standardized testing, but we have to pass them in order to graduate high school. Now, if you don't pass them, you're not going to graduate. Even if you have all your credits and stuff, you're not going to graduate if you don't pass that test. That makes me so scared, because what if I don't pass it? What if I have all my credits and everything, and what if I don't pass it? I'm not going to graduate. But you keep taking it until you graduate. What if it's your senior year and it's your last opportunity and you still don't pass it, and you have all your credits and everything? That makes me scared that is going to be me. I'm so scared for that. But let's focus on the bright side. But standardized testing, I'm really, really, really annoyed with, because it only tests your book smarts. It only tests your book smarts and logic and reasons. People have other smarts, like their street smarts. Let me drop a truth bomb right here. Life is a big test. It's up to you if you pass or fail it. I know, that hit you hard, didn't it? Standardized testing, it's a pain. Now that I'm thinking about it, you also have to pay for some of it too. I mean, okay, so you're telling me you're making us take these, but we gotta pay for it? If you're making us take these, why we gotta pay for it? Common sense, government. Common sense. Why should we be paying to test how smart we are? Why should we be testing how smart we are? We determine how smart we are. Not books, not grades in school. We determine. We can be smart in other subjects, all right? We can be insanely smart. Books do not determine how smart we are. We determine how smart we are. Like I said, if you give everybody the same test, everybody is going to turn out differently. It just depends on that person's kind of smarts. And I think that with standardized testing, it gives everybody this one test. Like if you try and teach an elephant to fly, it's going to fail. If you try and teach a butterfly to swim, it's going to fail. If you give different people that same test, everyone is going to do different. It just depends. I think there should be, now I realize this would take a very, very long time, but I think that there should be, like, teachers, depending on what type of class you have, there should be customized tests, like, to fit that class. There should be customized tests to fit that class or that class period. Depending on how good, like, that class period is, you should, like, make it easier or make it a little bit harder. That is what I'm saying. Standardized testing just tests everybody on the same thing. People have different smarts. Think about that. But yeah. And lastly, number 7. Yay. Number 7. of high school is people in general. Now, after all that summary, after all that ranting I did, I'm not really gonna just get into this anymore, but people in general of high school, you got the stereotypic people. You got the people who just don't care. You got the people who aren't afraid to be themselves, me. And you got the people who just, I don't know. I ran out of things to say about people. But anyway, so yeah, I guess I should wrap this video up now. So in the end, but just remember, in the end, it's just high school. It's just high school. High school does not determine our life. Well, it kind of does determine what college we get into and what major we do and stuff. But high school does not determine your social life. High school, just because you're popular in high school does not mean that you're going to be popular amongst many people in the future. It doesn't mean that. High school socially does not mean anything. Because your future is in your hands. It's up to you if you screw it up or if you make the best of it. Alright? Alright, so please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Aquay uploads new videos every Monday or Tuesday of the month. Like monthly or sort of. And I upload new videos every Thursday or Friday occasionally. If I ever decide to make other videos. But anyway, yeah, don't forget to check out, oh, before I forget, don't forget to come on April 29th and 30th. Yeah, on April 29th and 30th, my high school, Wyomissing area, junior, senior high school, we are putting on the production of The Music Man. So don't forget to come out and show your support for the Drama Club. Shout out to all the people in Drama Club. I love you guys too. Well, most of you. All right. Bye.